Welcome one and all, my name is Donato and welcome to an introduction to a new series that I've decided to call The Recovery Diaries. Yeah, let's go. Oh yes, my friends, The Recovery Diaries, The Recovery Diaries. As you may know, for those of you who are new, and I need to read this because it's a mission statement. I'm on a mission to have every runner have a long, happy and healthy running career, clearing the bullshit one video at a time. Are you with me? Yeah, if you are, thumbs up and let's go. Yeah, that's my mission. And as part of this mission, but before I go into the Recovery Diaries, because obviously you're now getting this, it's Tuesday, and you would have seen the news last week. I think it's Friday. The Athletics Association have ruled now, and if you click on that link there, the video that I did do a few weeks ago predicting what they would do, and they did do that. Yeah, so the Nike Vaporfly were all safe. Yeah, well, there's a surprise. Yeah, so yes, just in case you wondered, with the good old YouTube, it is just me and the camera. Yeah, no production team, sound team and all that kind of stuff, video editing. It's just you, me and cup of tea. No. So yeah, the voting was, reading on there, is the Alpha Fly though of Eliud Kipchoge is banned. They're not allowing that for general consumption. So the Nike Vaporfly is safe. So they have introduced a certain stack height that will be a limit, and also the ruling of 4 months, is it, that the shoe has to be in main circulation before it can be used competitively by the elite athletes. So that's an interesting thing. What do you think? Leave it in the comments below what your thoughts about that ruling. And as I say, click on that link up there that I had correctly predicted. But I did speak to a number of people, so it wasn't just me. A number of you guys fed into that before I published the video. So yes, good prediction, eh? Yes, The Recovery Diaries. Why The Recovery Diaries? Many months ago, I read a particular book. This one here. Good to Go. How to Eat, Sleep and Rest Like a Champion. Yes, what a book. Written by Christie Aschwanden. Absolutely brilliant book. So brilliant that I decided to interview the author of this book. She is regarded the leading sports science writer in the world, none other, and absolutely brilliant lady. And the podcast, you click on the link below. I actually published a podcast last week, interview with her, so make sure you get onto that podcast and listen regularly. I've got some great guests coming up, including Tom Williams, who's the Chief Operating Officer of Park Run Global. And absolutely amazing, those of you park runners. Yes, I've got Tom Williams coming on as well. So tune into last week's podcast and you'll have a listen to me speaking with Christie Aschwanden. Reason why I love this book, and the reason that sort of inspired me to do the Recovery Diaries is, and I've got to take a quote from the book as well, so it's not just me saying it, is I've done a lot of stuff I've done through the running is just purely on gut feel. Bit of an old geezer, so I use this, apparently it's quite uncommon thing that's used these days, called common sense. Yeah, so I know, but often even with common sense, when we're new to these things, I've been caught out by a number of products and services claiming to do this and claiming to do that. And from the book, and again, this is a quote from the book where it says that that there is a lot of misinformation out there, and it's generally funded by people with a vested interest. So when you see that social media influencer talking about this latest pill, juice, there's so many things out there. The potions, the pills and the powders. Yeah, I know. It's most of it is a load of BS, as Christie discusses in her book. And it goes through, from infrared pajamas to Gatorade, Be Like Mike, and all these techniques that companies use to try and convince us to buy these products and services that will allegedly help us. So I'm going to go through a series of things, a real basic stuff, which apparently, as for a lot of guys out there, is just to get back to the basics and using the information from this book as well. And I use this as a reference because it's about the science as well as the my gut instincts, and to help you guys, to help cut through that. So I'd love to hear from you in terms of what your recovery is. It rituals? I think Christie in the podcast talks about rituals. We often go through rituals because when we go out and do the training, why is recovery so important? I believe it to be as important, if not more important, than the actual training. There's so much out there, and there's people out there, even on this platform, on the YouTubes, people are so good and quick at posting up their training and what they do and show you all these and splits and splots and splats and all that. It's all lovely, juicy, great. What talk do they do about recovery? What do they? What are the blogs out there about recovery? Is there anything out there? So maybe I could be trailblazing on this, and no doubt, as always, as we do create the original content on here, no doubt there'll be others plagiarising this information and posting it as theirs profoundly on there, as is what happened when I posted about not running when you're sick. Because when you're sick, your body's already stressed. So if you're going to go out running, and Christie touches on this in the podcast as well, is your body's stressed anyway, and if you're stressing it even more, it makes it more susceptible for injuries. So no, we don't run when we're sick. And yet some guy goes out there, should we run when we're sick? No, just rest. Because in terms of injuries, the 2 or 3 common ways that the injuries can happen is we either run too far based on our fitness, or we run too fast based on our fitness. And as I mentioned earlier, running when we've got flu, you don't run when you've got flu. You need to recover from those. So the recovery helps us get ready for the next training session, because when we do the training, we do all the stimulus and exercise to our bodies. If we don't do the right recovery and recover well enough, then we don't gain the benefits from that stimulus. We might as well have not done it. Sometimes they say something's better than nothing, but believe you me, if you don't do the right recovery, nothing is better than something. I know it might be contrary to popular belief, but believe you me, it's sometimes better to do nothing. And I think we did joke with Christie on the podcast where we were saying that sometimes all you need is a bit of rest and relaxation. Absolutely do nothing. Go and watch a movie, go and have a beer or something, just relax. Anywho, so yes, get to the podcast. Good to go. I'll be talking about the recovery diaries. As I said, I am a man on a mission. As I said, my mission is to have every runner have a long, happy and healthy running career, clearing the BS one video at a time. Are you with me? Thumbs up. I'm looking forward to showing you the recovery diaries. Leave your comments below. What are your favourite recovery tips and tricks in terms of what you use? Love to hear from you guys. So see you soon, and keep an eye out for the future podcasts and also videos on here. Thank you all so much for your support. Really appreciate the time that you come here watching these videos. Click on that link up there if you haven't already done so. Subscribe and have a click on the video there and see the prediction of the Ellie Kipchoge shoes.